Good morning, John. Have you finished with the reports? Our boss is asking for them. Good morning, Abraham. Yes, they are in my office. Let me get them for you. Give me a minute. Sure, but are you okay? You look a little upset. What happened? Um, I'm fine. Just a little worried. I have been having some problems. You can tell me. I mean, we're not close friends, but you can't work well if you're not okay. We need to be okay to work hard and to achieve our goals. So tell me, what's going on? Well, I suppose you're right. I have some problems to pay for some things, Abraham. You know, I have a family. I have two children, and both of them study at the school. Yeah, you told me about that last time. What happened to them? Are they fine? Yeah, they are fine, but college membership is becoming more and more expensive. My salary is not enough. I have to pay a lot of things, and I'm worried about that now. I see. Well, why don't you try to ask for a pay raise? You have 5 years working here. I mean, if you ask for a pay raise, I'm sure the boss will consider it. Come on, do it. I already did it. And yeah, I got a pay raise last year, and it's not enough. And I can't ask for another pay raise now. I just need extra money to pay for some things. Extra money? But there are some things you can do to make some extra money. Really? How can I do that? You and me, we both have the same salary, and you also have children. How do you do to pay for all those things? Help me, please. Yes, you're right. I have 3 kids, and the payment here is not enough. I know that. I will help you. Don't worry. Let's see. Hmm, freelancing. Freelancing is a tried and true way to earn extra money. I do that. Freelancers deliver work on a per project basis for one or more clients, and you can schedule it in your spare time. Freelance graphic designers, writers, editors, and website developers are in high demand, and other fields offer freelance opportunities as well. Skilled mechanics, trained bookkeepers, video editors, interior decorators, and even licensed real estate agents can do it. As I told you before, I also do it. I know how to edit videos. Sometimes I edit videos for people. Of course, I don't do it in my working hours. I always do it in my spare time. That's a good idea. I am very good at writing. I got good grades in my writing course. I could write or correct text for people. My grammar and writing is really good. You see? That's perfect. You can start with that. Very good. Something that I also do is to sell at local markets and festivals. It works very well for me. For this, you don't need to be an expert. What I did was I investigated about products, products on demand and easy to sell. I discovered that plants and flowers are easily sold. So we found a place where we could buy the flowers and plants at a lower price. And then every Sunday in the morning, we go to this local market in our town. People sell many things there. We just do it on Sunday mornings. After that, we have the rest of the day for us. You can make great extra money with this idea. You can also sell food, technological things, etc. We usually make $200 or $300 in only one day, or only one morning. Of course, we have to pay some things like permissions and the stand, but it's a great business. What else? Digital product sales. Creating and selling digital products in your free time is great. Digital artwork, logos, music, photography, video, and website design templates are a hot market. You can cash in by creating these digitally and selling via download on your own website. Social media platforms and digital product marketplaces. There are many platforms. Maybe you don't know, but I have a short course on how to play the guitar. I play the guitar very well. I used to play in a band many years ago. Anyway, I know how to play the guitar well. So I made an online course and I sell it on digital platforms. There are only 10 videos. It's just the basic. And I don't make a lot of money with this, but it's always good, some extra cash. What else? YouTube channel. Personally, this is one of my favorites. It's a great way to make money in your spare time by sharing what you know, discussing current events, or providing entertainment. YouTube is free to use, and you can monetize YouTube videos once you've reached at least 1,000 subscribers and average over 4,000 video watch hours per year. Now, this can take a while to achieve, but with work, it's possible to earn good money each month. What is the key to succeed on YouTube? Well, you have to start talking about something you know very well, or you're better at than most people. It can be games, education, entertainment, music, stories. Yeah, that's a good idea. You said you were good at writing. You can make videos about how to write properly. Or you can write stories and then make videos to illustrate them. That sounds like a good idea. Also, you can create podcasts, but you need to be good at telling stories. It depends on you. You can become an e-commerce reseller, sell artisan products, sell goods via drop shipping. There are many things you can do to make extra money. If you want to know more ideas, I can help you. But now we have to work. It's very late and we haven't started working yet. Let's go. Yes, that's okay. And thank you so much for that information. I will do it. Now I know I can make extra money. Let's continue talking about this later. If you also want to know more about ideas to make extra money, let us know in the comments. Hello, Jonah. What happened? Why are you sad? Do you have any problem? Hello, Richard. Yeah, I do. Money problems. As usual. You always have that problem, bro. Why is that? What's the matter? Well, I don't know. Every time I receive my payment, I think it will be enough, but then it isn't. I think I'm spending too much money. I really need to save money, but I can't. Well, yeah, saving some money is important. That way, you won't be worried later. Yes, I know that, but I can't. I try, but it doesn't work for me. I opened a bank account just to save money, but every time I need more money, I take it from it. I don't know what to do. You and I earn the same amount of money, but you're always fine. You know how to save money, right? Help me, please. I need to know. Well, that's true. I always try to save some money. I know it is very important. I am not an expert, but if you want, I can give you some tips on how to save money. Yes, please. I'm tired of borrowing money at the end of the month. Alright. The first thing to do is establish a monthly budget. Making a monthly budget is a great way to save more money. Why? Well, simple. By having a budget, you become more aware of your spending habits. And rather than spending aimlessly, there are parameters to how much you can spend, which ultimately leads to greater savings. So that's important thing to do, my friend. Yeah, but how can I make a monthly budget? I have never done something like that. Follow these simple steps. Examine your monthly income. Categorize your spending, distinguishing needs, wants, and goals. Track your spending. Budget for varied and irregular expenses to ensure that your budget is helping you save money each month. You'll need to review it consistently and make adjustments. Your financial habits and goals will change over time, so your budget should reflect those changes. Without a budget, it is impossible to know how much you're spending every month. And remember, it has to be a realistic budget. What else can you do? Well, automate transfers to a savings account, an almost effortless way you can save money each month. Set up automatic transfers from paychecks to one or more of your savings accounts. Your financial institution can help you do this. Once this is set up, You won't have to worry about saving on your own. It'll be something that happens automatically, making it easier to save before you spend it. Count your coins and bills. Another option is saving your change manually by setting it aside each night. After you have a sizable amount, you can deposit it directly into your savings account. Something that also helped me a lot is to prepare before going for grocery shopping. A little work before you go to the grocery store can go a long way toward helping you save money on groceries. You need to make a shopping list to avoid impulse buying something you don't need. Learn how to get coupons and join loyalty programs to maximize your savings as you shop. Oh, also important, minimize restaurant spending. Really important. One of the easiest expensive to cut when you want to save more is restaurant meals. You wonder why? Well, eating out tends to be pricier than cooking at home. If you do still want to eat at restaurants, try to reduce the frequency and take advantage of credit cards that reward restaurant spending. This tip helped me save a lot of money because every time I was hungry, I spent money eating out with friends or alone, even when I had food at home. So I recommend that you better prepare food at home. Not only is it cheaper, but it can also be much healthier. Believe me. What else? Oh, another thing I did in order to save money is cancel unused subscriptions. By canceling some that you don't use or can live without, you can save hundreds each month. Consider canceling subscriptions from gyms, online gaming, television, and music streaming services, magazines, and more that you are not using anymore. You'll be surprised to know how much money you can save. What else? Negotiate your cable and phone bills. Really helpful. Your cable and phone bills aren't always set in stone. On the contrary, it's possible to negotiate with your provider and receive lower monthly rates. If you don't know how to do it, I will help you with that. Don't worry. Do this. Research your provider and their competitors. Know their prospective prices, packages, and terms. Be prepared to leave and change providers. Mention your history as a loyal customer. Finally, be kind but firm. Companies will give you discounts so you don't stop paying for their products. Also, what you can do is set saving goals. Set a specific but realistic goal. It may be save 5,000 in an individual retirement account this year, or pay off my credit card debt faster. Why do you need to do something like this? Well, it will help you stay motivated to save more and more money. I did it and it worked. I set one important goal. I decided I was going to travel to Europe. I needed $5,000. I applied all the methods that I have mentioned, and it worked. Last year, I went to Europe. I see. I will do that, but I still have a lot of questions about saving money. I have a friend who is an expert in finance. If you want, you can ask him your questions and he will answer them. If you also want that video, please like and comment this video. Take care. Hello, Risman. How was the class? Did you like it? Do you have any question? Teacher, hello. Yeah, I liked the class. It was very interesting. I learned new things. But I think I am not doing it the right way. I mean, I am not studying English correctly. Oh, you say that because you didn't get the highest score in your exam. But you did very well. You're gonna learn new things with the time. Don't worry. It's normal to make mistakes. Yes, I know, but it would be great to know what mistakes are normally made when learning English. Maybe that way you can avoid making those mistakes and can move forward faster. Well, it makes sense. I will help you. These mistakes are really common in students, but almost no teachers tell them that they are making these mistakes. So, pay attention. Because if you want to improve your English, you will have to avoid or solve these common mistakes. One of them is misplacing adjectives. In English, adjectives usually come before the noun they describe, like a red apple. However, in many other languages, the adjective comes after the noun. This difference can cause students to say things like apple red, which sounds incorrect in English. But what can you do? Well, remember the basic structure: adjective plus noun. Practice by looking around you and describing what you see. For example, say a big tree, a blue sky, or a fast car. Reading simple English text and paying attention to how adjectives are used can also help. Over time, this word order will start to feel more natural. Another common mistake is using much instead of many. Oh, I see this a lot. English learners often mix up much and many. Much is used with uncountable nouns, like water or sugar, while many is used with countable nouns, like books or apples. Saying much books or many water is incorrect and can make your sentence confusing. But what can you do to avoid this mistake? Practice by making lists of countable and uncountable nouns. For example, many cars, countable, and much milk, uncountable. Try to create sentences using much and many correctly, like there are many chairs in the room, and there isn't much time left. Over time, this practice will help you automatically know which word to use. What else? Mispronouncing certain sounds. That's very common. English has some sounds that don't exist in other languages, like the TH sound in think or this. Many students struggle with these sounds and might pronounce them as S, Z, or T, which can change the meaning of words and make it harder for others to understand them. Practice the difficult sounds in front of a mirror to see the position of your tongue and mouth. For the TH sound, your tongue should be between your teeth. Practice with words like think, three, this, and that. Record yourself speaking and listen to the pronunciation. Then compare it to native speakers. With regular practice, your pronunciation will improve. Oh, this is also very common. Forgetting to use articles, a, an, and the. Articles are small words but very important in English. Some languages don't use articles, so students might forget to use them in English. This can make sentences sound incomplete or confusing. For example, saying I have book instead of I have a book. I've heard that a lot. How can you avoid this mistake? Practice using articles by describing objects around you. For example, this is a pen. I have an apple. Or the cat is sleeping. Oh, remember that a is used before words that start with a consonant sound, and before words that start with a vowel sound, and that for specific things. Another mistake, overusing the word very. Yeah, it's very common. When learners want to emphasize something, they often overuse the word very. For example, very good, very nice, very tired. While this is correct, it can make your English sound repetitive and less expressive. There are often better words you can use. Instead of always relying on very, for example, instead of very good, you can say excellent. Instead of very tired, you can say exhausted. Make a list of these stronger words and practice using them in sentences. For example, the movie was excellent, or I am exhausted after my workout. What else? Oh, also pronouncing silent letters. English has many words with silent letters like the K in knock or the B in thumb. Learners often pronounce these letters because they are not used to the idea of silent letters. This can make your pronunciation sound unnatural or confusing. What can you do? Practice by learning the common words with silent letters and how they should be pronounced. For example, knock is pronounced as knock and thumb is pronounced as thumb. You can use online dictionaries with audio examples to hear the correct pronunciation. Practice saying these words out loud until it feels natural to leave out the silent letters. What else? Overcomplicating sentences. It's typical. Some learners try to use complex sentence structures and vocabulary to sound more advanced. But this can lead to mistakes. For example, trying to use too many clauses in one sentence can make it confusing or grammatically incorrect. Overcomplicating your language can actually make it harder to communicate clearly. So please don't do it. Solution: focus on clarity and simplicity in your sentences. Start with short, clear sentences and gradually add more detail as you become more comfortable. For example, instead of saying, although it was raining and I forgot my umbrella, I still went to the store because I needed to buy some groceries. Wow. You could say, it was raining, but I went to the store because I needed groceries. That's all. Practicing with simple, clear sentences will help you build confidence, and you can add complexity as you improve. Oh, look at the time. I have another class in 1 minute. I can't help you more. But tell me, are you making or have you made any of these mistakes? Also, tell us if you liked this video, please, and share it with a friend. Have a nice day, guys. Thanks for spending time learning English with these conversations. Consistent listening is one of the best ways to improve your English. If this video was useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more English practice.